here. There's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is out of there. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
It's time for the Hum Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald drives that one to center field. Sending Doyle back at the wall. Go!
Why am I blurry? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hum Baby Baseball channel, and everything's fine, guys. Yeah, it was a tough loss the other day. Guess what? The Giants win the series. The Giants win the series. We're fine. Giants win the series. Oh, we love torture ball. A little bit of torture, but the Giants win the series. A nice come-from-behind win. A little bit of torture with Doval. You didn't think it was going to be a perfectly smooth ninth inning, did you? We hate it, but we love it. Wilmer comes through. When does he not? We got Joe, we got Eric, we got Lethal, we got Bob Granelli, we got Eric. Cubs did some good damage to the Dodgers. Love to see it. We got the Karaoke connection. We got Lethal. Are you doing play-by-play? Because it's on Apple TV. Actually, I don't think I have Apple TV, so maybe I don't even know if I'll be able to watch it. I'm going to have to listen to the radio. Yeah, Apple TV. I think I got it 1 year to watch a game. I don't even like their broadcast. I don't like it. But I did pay for it one time, or got a trial or something. That trial is since completed. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Adrian Hurtado might not be able to watch the game tomorrow. Uh-oh. That'll be against the Rangers. Jung-Hoo Lee. Who? Lee. Who? Lee. Where are you going? Why are you in your car? Bob Granelli. W. Eric, did you go to the game? Negative. Look, box is empty at the moment. I'll have to check tomorrow. Sometimes it says delivered, not really delivered. I'm working on it. I will get it as soon as possible. Don't worry about it. Do not trip. We will get it. We get the packages. Get the packages come in. We check the mailbox. Everyone, and then we open the packages. We've done it. It's going to happen. What a great time enjoying sports. Giants are winning series, and my Pistons are finally back in the playoffs. Yes, we got super chats coming in. The Giants win. The Giants win. Not to steal the Yankees broadcasters, what he does. The Yankees win. Okay, but Giants win. Salvation Army, we will recap this game as well. Morgan Farmer, 17-9. Let's go, Giants. Corona Accounting Solutions, the sponsor of the live stream, says that's how we keep rolling, boys. That's how you supposed to play. From now on, that's how you play. And the Giants have one of the best records in baseball. We are so back. Delivered to the receptionist. Okay, I'll check on that. Okay. Yeah. Right after the stream. Don't worry. I'm gonna get it. If it was delivered, I'm gonna get it. And that's all she wrote. By the way, Giants are taking care of business. 5-6 the final today. This was not a guaranteed win. It actually wasn't going really well early on in this one. Roop only threw 3 2/3. He gave up 6 hits, an error at first base by Wade Jr. Look, Wade, you're hitting 094. We can be patient with you, but you can't make errors, bro. You cannot make errors. Thank you for the comment, Paul. I appreciate that. The steroid video is doing well. It's off to a good start. Verlander tomorrow. I hope so. I should be. We'll see. We knew it was going to be tough one with the two youngsters today. I thought it was going to be a relatively close game. I don't remember what I predicted, something like this, but 6-5 the final. The let's just go recap this one. The Brewers got the scoring started early on the Yelich sac fly. Turang walked, Freely got a hit, sending Turang to third. Then there was the Yelich hit a sac fly. But the Giants came right back. Yaz got a base hit, got balked over to second. Jung-Hoo Lee with the double to put the Giants in a tie ball game. Then we move right to the second. The Brewers almost immediately score again. A walk to Mitchell. He stole second. Then he somehow, I think I got to third on a grounder, and then a wild pitch got him home. So a wild pitch. We're seeing too many wild pitches lately. That brought him home. Yaz Daddy for the scores. Wolf 3,100. And speaking of Yaz Daddy, with the big fly to tie up the game. So it's just 1-1, 1-1. It looked like it was going to be a close game. Then in the fourth, the Brewers break out with a huge inning. Ortiz with the base hit. Mitchell got a ground out to send him over to second. Another wild pitch, and then a walk. And what was it? That was when that whole play happened on the bunt and the error by Wade on the throw to first. He wasn't able to make the play. Runners score. Turang ends up getting a base hit. More runners come in. Before you know it, it's 5-2 Brewers. But the Giants came back with a hit and a Matt Chapman big fly to center field, an absolute shot to make it 5-4, but wasn't going to be enough. Giants needed more, and we got more in the eighth when Fitzgerald walks. Flores with the base hit, Yaz with the fielder's choice. Let's see what happened. It was Fitz walked, base hit Flores. Yaz with the fielder's choice the runners came over. Oh, that's right. The dropped ball. The dropped ball off the bat of Adames hit a ball, and it was dropped by Yelich. And that's when the Giants tied it up at 5. Or did they take the lead? No, that was when they took the lead. 6-5, and they held on to that lead to win the game. That's your recap, brought to you by, oh my goodness, D. Porter with some magenta for the road. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. This is the greatest day of my life. And also Tommy Hugsley, F the Brewers, first series win since New York. Thank you guys so much. Unbelievable support. Need it so badly. We had a hit video recently with the myths, and then we just put out the steroids. It's off to a good start, but look at this one. $49.99, a little magenta for the tough fought win today. Keep up the great work with the channel. Your content and live streams are awesome. Oh my good. Oh my God. I'm trying to keep my emotions in check, y'all, but it's tough when you all, the support is unbelievable. Thank you so much, D. Porter. Still doing better than Otani. Let me roll the window. Get a little hot. No, I don't like to roll the windows. People hear me yell and think I'm crazy. What do we got here? Paul, it's the Dodgers. Padres didn't play today. Giants have moved up, possibly now in first place. They should be, I think, by a half game. I don't have the standings in front of me in the car here, but look, man, I mean, the team is won another series. They're doing what they have to do. The road trip could have been better, could have been worse, and you end up winning half the games, a couple of heartbreakers. Why? I don't know if I can clean the. There we go. Need to clean the lens. I was going to say, come home, you win this series. That loss shouldn't have happened. We should have swept the series, but you know what? Let's see what we can do against the Texas Rangers. You win that series, and we've had a great homestand. And I think the Giants right now this has to be the hottest start since 2002. And that was a year they went to the World Series. You tell me right now we're going to the World Series, I'll take it. I'll take it. Love to win the World Series, but just getting there, that's the hard part. Jung-Hoo Lee, best Giant to wear number 51 since Willie McGee. Loved Willie McGee. I got to do a Willie McGee batting stance whenever I do my next batting stance super chat. series with videos, which is coming out soon. Cubs did damage to the Dodgers. Wolf 3,100. The Salvation Army, too many series wins to count. Only lost a couple series all year long. It's been an amazing season to start. This team is legit. Dodgers have shut down Blake Snell. They have. You rock. Thank you, Loretta. I appreciate it. And Tommy Hugsley. Oh man, I cannot believe the support. It really is insane. I honestly, man, when I remember when I started the baseball channel, I was like, maybe a baseball channel, because I had another channel. It was doing okay. But I was like, baseball's year round. I mean, you got the season, post-game shows I can do. I can talk about the Giants, and then also in the off season, you got trades, you got free agent signings, you got speculation. The hot stove is always exciting. Then there's the draft, there's the trade deadline. You know, I think there's something there. But did I really think anyone was going to watch my channel? Not really. I was just like, let's give it a shot. Never would have dreamed of 40,000 plus subscribers. Cubs are legit, so I appreciate it all so much. Half game behind the Padres, half game ahead of the Dodgers. Okay. Asa Macy, Royals pitcher. Eric, you see my I can't see all the. It's hard to see the messages. I'm gonna get the package. I'll check with the clerk and see if they have it behind the desk. The Cubbies might win the World Series again. It's gonna happen someday. Giants are legit. Zendava. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Tommy used to work on the Dodge. Tell me all the experts who saw this. Now, I mean, I didn't even think the Giants were going to be this good. Let's keep it all the way 100. You know, I try to keep realistic expectations. And the funny thing is, Adames is hitting 202 with one home run. You'd have thought if the Giants were this hot, you'd have probably assumed Adames must be doing big things. Adames must be tearing it up. He must have 12 home runs already. Nope. One home run, hitting 202. You got Wade hitting under 100. You got these guys, even our all-star last year, Ramos, hitting like 220. You know why Giants are doing so well? Wilmer Flores, and Wilmer Flores. Back to the chat. But no, other guys as well. The pitching has been solid. The bullpen has been solid. And we have guys stepping up like Fitzgerald as well. What's up, Felix Orozco? But Wilmer has been the man. It's only a matter of time before we go ahead and pull the trigger on the Flores jersey. I try not to get a more popular player. I try to get kind of an unknown, like a Donovan Walton or a Ford Proctor or a Connor Joe. That's typically the jerseys I've been getting. But this year we might make an exception, and we might just go for a little better known player and go for the Flores jersey. But it remains to be seen. Or a Jung-Hoo Lee. Adames got a good attitude. He will come around. He's working it out. And he did a post-game interview I saw on the TV, and they asked him, like, you know, how are you feeling with your swing? And you know, he didn't give the typical old, oh, swing feels great. Swing feels great. You know, he said, you know, we're working on it. It's coming around, showing some positive strides, and I think we're going to come out of this. So, hey, honest answer. I appreciated that. You know, he didn't even try to act like he's been hitting it particularly well. Jung-Hoo Lee with a big hit today. Yeah, Jung-Hoo Lee is also, if we're going to be honest, yeah, Flores, Jung-Hoo Lee, and the rest of the crew. Okay, I got you, Eric. Eric R. Got you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Find my last commit. Well, where are you committing to? Stanford? What's going on? We got to find it. It is not that easy on the phone. They've changed it. They have the share your referral link. I've complained about it so much that I just don't say anything anymore, but there's a big share your referral link. I've told StreamYards they have to get rid of it. It makes it impossible to read the comment section. It's really bad. Can I take a screenshot? Yeah, I took a screenshot of it. I'm going to send that to StreamYard again and show them exactly what I'm talking about, because it's very hard to read the comment section. I'm getting through it anyway. Jason Williams, I see you there. Thank you for jumping in. I appreciate it. Matthew Schmidt is here as well. Somehow I came across your channel on YouTube. You have one of the best baseball content, hands down. It's just crazy to hear. Thank you so much. And I want to do better. We got to put out more videos, more documentaries. We do pretty good on the live stream post-game shows, but we got to step it up. Okay, the ceiling is the roof. Let's keep on moving forward. Okay, Michael Jordan, the ceiling is the roof. I like the attitude of Adames. Yes, Flores, JHL, and Chappie out. Can I mention Chappie as well? Commit murder. Holy Moses. I'd almost rather take on the Dodgers than the Giants or Padres right now. That's what I'm talking about. Zendava. Appreciate everybody being here. I can't find it. I tried. Yeah, thank you, Wolf 31. Player of the baseball game, and I think we have no choice. Actually, we have lots of choices. Yaz is a choice, 2 hits, home run. Chapman is a choice. Jung-Hoo Lee is a choice. You could even go with a reliever, Tyler Rogers. Tyler Rogers, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Tyler Rogers turned into Nolan Ryan for an inning. Bivens was very good today. You could even go with, if you want, you can go with, even though it was not the prettiest inning, he got it done, and that's Doval. But I'm going to go with, let's see what the chat's saying. Step it up, hum, baby. We got to step this thing up. Ohtani's hitting 261, 6 homers, 8 RBIs. That's not Ohtani numbers. I mean, 6 home runs is nice, but that's not Ohtani numbers. But he'll come around. We got player of the game, I agree, Mike Yastrzemski for the player of the baseball game today. Mike Yastrzemski for the 2 hits. We don't win the game without him. Fun fact, farthest softball bomb was measured at Eric's farthest softball bomb was measured at 383 feet. I thought for a second like you meant farthest ever. I'm like, surely someone's hit one farther than that. It's funny you say that. That's probably close. That's probably close to accurate. For a softball, I hit baseballs a lot farther than I can hit a softball. And I know I've hit baseballs over 400 feet because I've hit home runs to dead center field, and the freaking sign says 400. I also know I played at a ballpark one time, and I hit one out of the ballpark into a golf course onto the roof of some building, and then I went to Google Earth years later because Google didn't exist at the time, but I get to Google Earth because the building was still there, the field was still there, and I measured it. It was like 4, and it wasn't as far as I hoped it was. I thought it was like when I hit it, I thought it was like 500 feet because at that time everyone was like 500 feet home run. It was actually more like 415, 420. It wasn't nearly as far as I thought it was. But I'll still take it. Chappie, player of the game. That's a good one. Ohtani, flash in the pan. Flash in the pan. No. Oh, man. Remember when you did batting practice with Travis? I do. We need to do that again. I do have more batting practice coming soon. When you were a kid, everything seems much bigger. Yeah. I was hitting home runs over major league distance fence when I was 12 years of age. And the problem was my power increased, but not as much as I thought. At that time, I was like, dude, when I'm an adult, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in the big leagues. Didn't quite make it. Thank you guys, but I did make it to the big leagues of YouTube, as far as I'm concerned, with the best community on the internets. Now let's go with the card of the game. And yesterday we did Willie Mays, right? Any old timers remember the 1961 set? 1961. Let's do the rookie card of Matty Alou. 1961 rookie Matty Alou card of the day. So we got our player of the game. We got our card of the day. We got our super chat of the day, and we got lots of other super chats. They all help out. and I appreciate it so much. But that magenta is unbelievably helpful. Thank you for being here, everyone. Tommy, the Cali Okie, the who else? Babe, Rocks, Paul, so many old timers here who've been around since day one, a few newbies, a few rookies. Thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. Wolf 3100, Tyler Rogers comes in at 1, 2, 3 with the strikeouts. No issues there. And now everything comes down to the next series. This is over with. The Giants took care of business, lost a game they shouldn't have lost, but they come back and show a lot of fight and win the next two. One of the best records in baseball. No one in the American League has a better record win-loss wise. I know the Giants are not in the American League. I'm just saying nobody, if the Giants were in the American League, they'd have the best record in the league. The only teams that are competing with them in the National League are the Mets, Dodgers, and Padres, and we're among the best right now. We're among the best. And I still open the stream every day and see Giants stink. Team is terrible. Fire Bob Melvin. Team won't be in the playoffs. Team is 500 at best. And I'm thinking, like, what do y'all want? What do you want from this team? They literally have to win every single game. Eric, we need an update of you doing batting practice, hitting 400 footers. I filmed one and the files were corrupt. Something went wrong with the files because that's how it is with technology in 2025. We are at our worst technological age in the history of humanity. We were doing much better when we had the stones and stuff because at least everything worked. But yeah, we will definitely do that. And it's okay. I didn't feel too bad about it because I want to do a better version anyway. I want to get different jerseys. Like if I'm going to do Canseco, I put the A's jersey. I want to do better impressions. And I want to do a little better. So it's okay. Well, we will have that soon. You said it, Babe Rocks. I got off work, didn't watch the game, but Giants won. Wait, you didn't watch the game and the Giants won? Need you to do a favor and don't watch any more games. No, I'm just joking. Tommy Ugsley, BC said Giants offense would get exposed. Clown take. Look. What are you honking at? I'm not even moving. What are we honking at? D. Porter, Golden Age was here. Yesterday's game. The golden age of baseball. Giants are legit. Hum Baby is the OG Giants show. I want the Giants to win a World Series and celebrate this on the show. I don't even know what I would do. I would have to go to the game and live stream the post game right there. And I understand that not everyone's going to want to watch, but at least it'll be there on record and people can watch afterwards because we have to be there live for that. And I did try to watch a Giants World Championship. I mean, I watched obviously all 3 of the Giants World Series on TV, but they would always win on the road. Maybe 2012 they didn't, but 2010 they won in Texas, right? 2014, I was hoping they'd win at Oracle. It didn't happen. They end up in Kansas City for game 6. And I'm like, I'm going. So I go to game 6, but I'm also thinking, well, what if they don't win today? They might win tomorrow. Maybe I should get tickets to game 7. But if I get tickets to game 7 and then win game 6, I'm going to be pissed in a way. I'll be happy they won, but I'll be very disappointed I didn't go. So I'm going to game 6 and the Giants got their asses kicked 10-0. But they won game 7, but I couldn't afford to go to another one. Hum Baby, subscribe today. Fax Wolf. Somewhere I got a picture in front of the TV of when the Giants swept the Tigers, and I'm holding a broom in front of the TV, and it's showing the Giants celebrating on the TV. That's all I got from that one. Thank you, Logan. Thank you, D. Porter. I thank you guys so much for the support. It is insane. We're going to continue to do big things. And people always honking. What's up with the honkers? You know, I hardly ever honk. I don't even know if my horn works. That's how often I honk my horn. People love to honk, you know. Light turns green. That's my pet peeve. It'll be red. Light turns green. The signal's going down to my foot to press the gas, and then the car behind me. Like, oh my God. When Eric says who you honking at, it reminded me of the scene of the Truman Show when she was saying that's kind of what I was going for. Who are you talking to? That's exactly, that's where I got it from. I think you're on the money with that. Zendava. Yeah, a guy comes rolling in here. I mean, I'm here in a parking place. Car comes rolling in. Like, you got a problem? Well, let's go here representing the 209. Anybody from the 209 up in here? Anybody from the 209 representing? Tommy, no, can't be for this season. 415 and the 209 is what it's all about. D Porter, yeah, when the wife is going to the commercial from the made on the hills of Nicaragua. What are you talking about? Missed the game today, mate. So looking forward to the post-game review, mate. Thank you. I got you, buddy. I got you, mate. Make sure to check it out. I appreciate it. Asa Macy Massa, man, I'd love to be repping any section. Thank you so much. That's all the time we have. We're coming up on an hour, so let's go ahead and play the song. Take it away, Eric.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye-bye, baby. If you wanna be in first place, bye-bye, baby. And listen to the broadcast on KVR. You'll see exactly who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. Yes!
Thank you guys so much. Today's stream is brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. Check them out, coronapdx.com. It's not brought to you by Taco Bell. I told you guys it took them 25 minutes. They had me parked, and I was the only car there. I gave them another chance the other day. 37 minutes parked. And I finally said something, and I go to the drive-thru and I was like, what are you guys doing? I was like, I'm not the type. I don't complain. Like, I'm not the type. I'm chill, but what is going on? And they gave me some coupons for a free taco. So at least that. But no, avoid like the plague. You should have used your horn. Avoid like the plague. Oh my gosh, Taco Bell. What is going on? You guys need to step it up. Step up your game. 37 minutes waiting in the parking lot, and there was no other cars. Y'all have a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Taco Truck, yeah, it's Del Taco from here on out. I'm done with Taco Bell after I use these 2 coupons. Have a great day, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
He is stopping. He's going back. He's going to run down. Ball gets away. This one's over. Oh, my freaking goodness. But I got the Twins signing Carlos Correa. Dead passing has the Giants getting Chris Bryant. I am taking the Atlanta Braves.